It was only a matter of time before we brought in the brothers. So I purchased 2 Baratheon starters because I wanted to have 2 different versions of each brother. And then, like, sometime later, we found out that we were getting all these different heroes. And I was like, oh darn, I could have had, like, one version of Stannis for Baratheon, one version where he's, like, R'hllor colors, but who cares? I'm going to be using all of them anyway. So today, we've got, on Simply Painting, a lot of paints for a lot of stuff. So we'll just go down the real easy stuff first. We've got, like always, Mournfang Brown, which is the color for our bases. And I also used a little bit for Stannis' belt there on both of his models. Next, we've got Rhinox Hide. Rhinox Hide used for the belts, as you can see. Let's see. Next up, Abaddon Black, which all the Baratheon black, which I'll show momentarily when I'm showing all of them off. Flash gets yellow for Renly's cape, Stannis' big cape, and I'll save it for later, the R'hllor Flames. Next, we've got Runefang Steel, which, let me just put these back up here. Runefang Steel, which we have for all of Renly's armor for the Baratheon colors. We've got Stannis for the legs and the shoulder pads. Same thing for him here. We've got Leadbelcher for Renly's swords, and then Stannis' Baratheon sword. Dawnstone for Stannis' rocks, and Cadian Flesh Tone for all of them, for their faces. Also, wanted to point out that I used, for Renly, the Abaddon Black for his hair and his gloves, and also for that little bit of cloth there. And I used Rhinox Hide for Stannis' hair. Now on to the next part. So we've got Caliban Green for just about all of Renly's armor here. There's just a little bit that gets that arc gold right there on the shoulders. Turn him around. I also decided to give him the gold and silver scabber. But you turn him around here, you see the Rhinox Hide and the arc gold. But just a lot of the green here because he's full on Highgarden. Next, we have Doombull Brown. Doombull I used for Stannis. He had the more modest leather armor look that I thought he should have. If I hadn't already said it, Arc Gold. And Arc Gold I have for the shoulders, the hilt of the sword, Renly's scabbard. Oh my god, have I been saying sheath instead of scabbard? I think I have. Whoops. That's incorrect. I'm so very sorry. Anyway, back to this. Stannis was using gold for the shoulder parts as well as the hilt of the blades. And then we get to 2 other paints. We have Troll Slayer Orange, which I used for Lightbringer. And I mixed a little bit of the Flash Gets Yellow in. And then Corn Red I used on the back for Stannis' Flaming Heart of R'hllor, and then I used the Flash Gets for the outline and for the flame at the top and the flame in the bit in the middle there that the stag head is coming out of, or you could try and imagine that the stag head's coming out of. Simply Painting being what it is. It's not the most detailed in the world, but I love it nonetheless because I got something that's going to pop on the table. So that's it for the brothers. Let's see what happens next time. Maybe it's going to be Baratheon. Maybe it's going to be something else. And thanks for joining. See you next time.